What's up? Welcome back to my feeble attempt at being a influencer on the internet. This one is about my family's vacation to Hawaii at the start of this year. It was awesome. It's the best trip we've done as a family ever, probably. I don't know. I was just really excited to start firing through some rolls of film. And when we got there, the island welcomed us in the only way it knew how, with massive waves. Next up on the itinerary was a quick hike my brother found on TikTok, of all places. You know, sometimes gold can be found in the brain-melting minds of the algorithm. The views were incredible, and the chicken katsu for lunch at the beach afterward. Hot start for the vacay. We decided to be bold this year and play some golf while we were on this beautiful island. And we found what is possibly the coolest municipal golf course in the world and used it for our warm-up round for this trip. It was a little rough around the edges, but to essentially play around on the beach for no more than $20 was mind-blowing. It was just what we needed to keep the good island vibes rolling. We even had to wait for a couple fairways for surfers to cross after getting out of the break. As we explored more of the island, we decided to venture all the way out to the westernmost point. Here, it's way more isolated and desolate, and has much more dramatic kind of cliff sides and landscapes. I thought that would be a perfect opportunity to let my Mamiya stretch his legs a little bit. The peak of our golfing experience on this trip came from our round at the Royal Hawaiian Golf Club, just outside Honolulu. Quite literally in the middle of the Hawaiian jungle, it is the most beautiful golf course I've ever played by far. It is also now the golf course that holds the record for the most golf balls lost in a single round by a tee time. The four of us lost 62 golf balls. 62. Nothing like some of the worst golf possibly ever, juxtaposed with the most jaw-dropping, stunning greenery and jungle. Beautiful. And then we ended the day with a nice jaunt around Waikiki, exploring the tourist trap that is that little town, and prepare ourselves for the trip's main event the next day. This is the second time I've had the honor of attending the Dahui backdoor shootout, and man, did it deliver. All of the best surfers in the world absolutely sending it into 25-foot swells off pipe and backdoor. Just sitting and watching that event feels almost like you're living on Pengu Island and living in Surf's Up, and honestly, I'm chasing that feeling for the rest of my life. I shot almost all this trip on my Contax T2, which I just made a video about, and my Mamiya 645. Both cameras I shot with gold 200, as you may have seen in the title sequence. The whole trip I couldn't put either camera down. Took some great photos, had some hits, had some misses. Throughout the middle of the week, the swells died down a little bit, and so we explored more of the south side of the island, as well as the local reefs from where we were staying on the North Shore. In this downtime, I also managed to read 2.5 of the 3 books of the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown, and it completely 180'd my stance on reading, and happily recommend it to anyone who wants to get started reading and doesn't know what to look for. 10 out of 10 recommend. Fantastic series. Anyway, back to island stuff. For our final day of the trip, thankfully the waves decided to be nice and return, so we got to see the last day of the shootout, and just electric stuff. Incredible. I've never seen so many people get pitted in one day. Finally, we rounded off the trip with a nice walk around the hotel from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Unfortunately, no Mila Kunis there, but alas, we live on. overall I had a wonderful trip, and it's such like a magical place, as cliche mainland white dude may say, but it's awesome there. Took some great photos, happily would go back at any time. I hope that you were able to absorb some of the chill island vibes from this video, and thank you all for sticking around and watching this. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate any and all of the support on these dinky little videos, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Peace.